Here. Shive.
Here.
Buckingham.
Here.
Okay, rise for pledge, please. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the minutes.
Moved by Commissioner Kaminsky that the minutes from the council meeting held February 19th, 2025 be approved and placed on file and waive a reading of the minutes.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
No.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. And somewhere with the Boy Scouts. Dan, you're on deck. There's a Boy Scout.
Cub Scouts.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Cub Scouts, right?
It's just
Stop right
Scouts
here,
now,
guys.
right?
You're gonna be talking all
Hi, my name is Callie, and this is Kate. We are Wolf Scouts. Pat, please have my nine. Me and Marseilles. We are here to ask permission to put the plastic bench we built for at Eagle Park.
This is important part. The plastic bench that we worked for.
Oh,
We'd like
okay.
to put it at Eagle Park.
We learned the bench by collecting 1,000 pounds of soft plastic. It seems hard, but it only took us 3 months because there is so much. This poster will show you some types around your house.
Okay, and instead of a poster because they all blew away. Are you ready? You got it. What do we have, guys?
Blood bags, bubble wrap, mail
The FedEx guys?
farm fleet bags. I think that's what it is.
These are Walgreens from the pharmacy.
Lettuce, tablecloth,
Wrapper from the tablecloth.
tortillas, and cereal, and Ziploc, and this.
That's a lot of plastic.
Well, these are all the different types that a lot of people don't know. You can just pack up into this plastic garbage bag and drop off at Walmart North or South. Kroger. Walmart also has one too, though. They do.
Well, I know several of the benches around town, I believe was the Methodist Church was collecting the plastic.
And there's two outside the
They
Legion.
They took them over to Hy-Vee. I don't know if they're still doing that or not, but.
Yes,
it's
Hy-Vee does it.
Yeah, it's definitely good to recycle. So if we wanted to take something over there, do we tell them it's for the scouts and then you can maybe get another bench?
No, you can
Oh,
only
okay.
get one bench a year.
Oh.
And
they
we've
changed
fulfilled
that.
our yearly, so they'd have to start from scratch anyway.
1,000 pounds is a lot of plastic.
After
Yep.
we got the plastic, we had to sort and weigh it. We also took pictures of each paper bag and sent to the
So they literally had to go through, make sure the plastic was
brought
there.
to Kroger North. They brought it to their site where next trucks got
They weighed it.
it from after our bouncing back. They sent that on bench for us to build. We learned at a lot. Don't just pull stuff out. And
Take your time.
bench
There you go.
came
Watch the new bat houses.
What?
Bats. Remember what you guys-
out of the new house is at dusk.
These two decided that they'd like to put our bench at the far end of the park,
But back by the river?
back towards the tree line there. That way it'd be very nicely shaded in the north, which side was it? It was the northwest corner, or the southwest corner of the park rather. And it's right by the new bat house, so that after they play a good round of frisbee golf, they can sit and relax and watch the bats come out at dusk. Hopefully we get back this summer, this spring, whichever. We had a lot of help that we'd like to say thanks to everyone in town who dropped plastic off in our collection box. Also a special thanks to Teresa from Morris Hospital, Andy from Marseilles Mattress Factory, and Ariana and her crew at work at Amazon. And thanks to the pack for the bags full of plastic they brought us every week to sort through. And thanks to all of you guys for considering our bench and allowing us to put it at Eagle Park.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Can I get your names, please? What's your name?
Charlie,
Charlie, Charly?
no,
I.E.
I.E.
Arlie.
You don't want them to
Anthony, help
put
me out. I can't hear very well.
Charlie.
C.H., oh, okay. A.R.L.I.E. And your last name, Charlie?
Go on up and spell it for
What
her.
happened to Smith and Jones? W, W-I-T-A, no, K, okay. Charlie is pretty name.
Jake, why don't you go on up and tell them?
It's easier to hear.
Jacob, Jacod. My last name Sonner.
That's the same as that lady.
That's why Graham's here.
Yeah, I really don't have any issues. Bucky, Mike, anybody have any issues?
None whatsoever, go for it. Easier to ask forgiveness and permission, just put it on.
Yeah, the one thing I'd like to do though, unless they are super heavy, I'd like to pour a pad because it gets pretty windy down there.
It
Since
does.
that's a plastic bench, we don't want it, yeah.
I mean, it is a good heavy bench, but you never know.
So, well, we don't want people stealing it either. So with spring coming, we'll coordinate it with Brian, they can get a slab poured and you can actually drop it off at City Garage anytime you want and then they can put it
The
on.
bench itself,
Yeah.
okay,
Yep.
okay. All right, we'll make sure we do that. We have it downstairs at the Legion right now.
Okay,
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Great job,
you guys did a good job.
Yay.
Good job,
Work,
boys
guys.
and girls.
Good job, guys.
Anyone else wishing to speak before council?
Who wants to follow that cuteness?
Get 5.
I don't need any. Here, I don't have enough copies, but however. Okay. Supposedly, there's an agreement with the railroad that we would maintain the drainage ditch that runs down Pacific Street. So,
Except for digging.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just, it needs a little attention, that's
Okay.
all. I guess I'm done.
Yeah, well, yeah, with spring coming, we'll be definitely, getting to that.
Okay.
All right.
Good to me.
Huh?
I'll come back in 6 months.
Okay.
I haven't done it.
Go up to the podium, please.
How you guys doing? My name's Ray. I live on Pacific Street and, all last year, we were cutting the weeds in front of our house that, grow out of the railroad tracks, but it's honestly becoming an issue, you know.
Yeah, last year it did because we didn't get the lease agreement, so hopefully we can stay ahead of it this year. What's your last name?
Anderson.
Anderson? Yeah, I can spell that one.
Oh, enter again.
Hold on. Yeah, I live at 271. Yeah, I was just wondering, me and the neighbor Tom talked about it a
Yeah.
couple times, and it's just, my wife's actually the one who goes out and mows it, so it doesn't that work.
Yeah, unfortunately, it took a while to get that all in place, but.
Yeah. All right, I just wanted to let you know.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
appreciate it, right? Dylan?
Hi, I'm Dylan Tresinero. I just had a couple questions for the council. My first one was, I plan on digging the posts soon, so I would need the docks moved. And I'd like to know if anyone would be able to do that. And my second question is, are there any augers that could be donated to dig 2-inch posts for my next project?
Let me do some checking. I have a Bobcat, I have an auger, but I think my smallest bit is 12 inches.
Oh,
But I'll have to double check.
okay.
I might be able to find something smaller. I mean, I don't have any problem with buying another auger because we're asked to do work all the time, but, yeah, let me see what I can come up with. What size is your post?
2-inch.
2 inch. The posts are actually 2 inches,
Yeah.
so you'd probably want a 4-inch hole.
4-inch
right?
hole, yeah.
Let me see
I'll
if
talk
I-
to Brian, make sure he does a Julie down there in that area too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we have to
Yeah.
do the Julie down there.
Yep.
And moving the docks shouldn't be too big of a deal, actually, they should be putting them back in before too long, so.
Okay.
Okay, just stay in touch, give me a call,
The-
Dylan, your mom knows how to get a hold of me.
The corners are gonna be a little bit bigger for stability,
Okay,
and let them know when you would like to have the posts,
I
holes
plan
done.
on putting the posts in April 5th. So would the docks be in by then?
we'll talk to Brian and see, if not, they can move them.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan.
Nate?
Nobody else's. Couple things here tonight for myself and ESDA. Bear with me, this might be a rough one. To the Marseilles City Council employees and residents, this letter is to formally resign from the position of the ESDA director position, along with my wife, as members of the ESDA team. We will no longer take part in volunteering time away from our work, our kids, our families, businesses, and our friends. While I myself have been a first responder for many years, my wife and I together have been a part of CERT since the flood in 2013 and now into ESDA. We've had a lot of good times, however, there's been a lot, or way too many rough times, bad times that outweigh more than the good. Both my oldest boys have now been training with us, and we're looking to sign on and help as well. That no longer is the case at this time. There's constant disregard for volunteers in today's current state. As we all have witnessed, sadly, it happens in our own backyards. Communication is lacking quite sometimes. Really, I don't feel all of our departments, between city council and all departments, can ever work together for common ground. It's very hard to take, but I was a part of it myself, so I believe that we have tried and have fought a good fight. As I've stated back when I ran for commissioner, during my time, many years on rec board, MAC board, scouting, coaching, and as commissioner, I feel you always have to fight to volunteer in this town. I believe we have gone above and beyond for many years. However, after recent events, our fight is over. While I will not disclose the direct person or persons involved, I will say that for many years, comments have been thrown my way over the years, some directed towards me, some towards my family, and some directly towards my children to get my attention. It was heard loud and clear. Some threats and more harassment than one person or family should have to take on, putting so much of their own time and money into this community. Most recent accusations were made by a city employee regarding me taking city property. Not the first time this has happened, not the only employee that's ever had that happen. This all has to do with ESDA vehicles and items purchased for use during our team's approval. The accusations made that I'm talking about were several issues regarding city property, then accusations accusing me of doing what I'm told by Commissioner Scheib, and working with him only, and only using certain vendors, then personal comments attacking my personal businesses and family. The final straw for me was mocking all the volunteering hours I do, and that I continue to do for everyone else but my own family. That ends now. While I have so much more to say about this situation than others I've gone through, I will disclose that at another time. As far as right now, the ESDA vehicle that has been on my property parked, plugged in for the last 2 or 3 years to make sure it runs, using my power along with our other volunteers that continue to do so. That has been dropped off at the city garage on Monday, along with the entire back of the vehicle being fully supplied with all belongings for ESDA team. Also stored in that vehicle is the 4 tires that we purchased as the city for the Ford that we possess for ESDA from Pomps. They were not picked up for over a month, so I went ahead and did so on Friday after our meeting here at City Hall on Thursday night. We agreed to make that happen. We have stored those items at our own personal properties or in those vehicles for many years. That has been a constant issue with City Hall, including little to no response when we questioned the new City Hall down at the riverfront there. And still nothing in the blueprints nor any communication on whether or not we will be supported from that facility. Additionally, moving forward at this time, there are 2 other vehicles parked at other volunteers' property along with other items. Those are volunteers. Those are vehicles that are under the ESDA team through the city of Marseilles. We have a board directly. I was the director myself, appointed by the mayor years ago because nobody else wanted to do it after the years we had done with CERT. A lot put into that. I actually think we were starting to really make some progress and working together more and really being able to work with Todd and his guys, and it's been good, but this was a rough one. So per our team list and our current setup, Jeff Lytle is the assistant director as the director. So as far as I can tell, he'd be interim as the director until the mayor and council appoint someone else. Thank you for your time. Best wishes, Nathan and Claudia Schaefer.
Thank you.
We both signed it, so.
Nathan, well, thank you both for your service all the time and the volunteer hours, and sorry to see you go.
That's not gonna be good, but it sucks.
Nathan, I'd like to apologize on behalf of the city, and I sort of inherited what happened to you, and I'd like to apologize for that.
Well, unfortunately, I have no clue what's going on, so maybe
As
I'll
usual.
fill it in
I
some
requested
point
to
in
be
time.
on the agenda. Really, it directly stated personnel and vehicle and equipment issues. The response I got was, it's already posted and taken care of. It was not 5 days out, that's on me. I was going by what I knew based on what training we had of 48 hours with Robert's Rule of Order. However, you did tell me to come speak tonight, so that's what I did.
Yep,
So I
absolutely.
appreciate your guys' time and.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Good
Nathan.
night. Anyone else? Kitty?
I'm short.
Stand up, Kitty. Oh, never mind, there's stand.
Yeah.
Want to move the microphone?
I don't even know if it's on.
I don't even think it's on.
Just speak up,
That's
Kitty.
okay.
That's okay, thank you.
I'm fine without it. Thank you,
for allowing me to speak. My name is Katie Dumpke Tripoli, and I wear many hats in the community. My grandfather had Dumpke's greenhouse on Bluff Street in past years. My ancestors are buried on Cemetery Hill. My father, Robert H. Dumpke, and my uncle, Leonard C. Dumpke, were both 82nd Airborne paratroopers who fought fascism during World War II. Uncle Leonard Dumpke was a POW. My maternal ancestors are also buried on Cemetery Hill. My grandfather, Frank Kavanaugh, fought in World War I. My parents, Mary Lee Kavanaugh Dumpke and Robert Dumpke, taught me to stand for those who cannot stand for themselves. Hear It Again, Inc. is a nonprofit, non-political 501c3 organization. Our patriotism and love for our communities could not be greater. Hear It Again, Inc. 501c3 mission is to lift up and enrich the lives through the arts, creating new economic and employment opportunities through education in film, media, theater production, radio, and the fine arts. We encourage tourism with destination development by utilizing creative art installation. We hope to continue our mission and rise above the current oppression of an individual's right to free speech, currently being weaponized by Mayor Hollenbeck for revenge. Peter Hall and his family lost a home in the flood caused by a barge hitting the Locken Dam in April of 2013. A series of events that traumatized Peter and this community. Peter Hall volunteers for Hear It Again, Inc., an organization which I founded. Mayor Hollenbeck believes it's his privilege to bully Peter and myself, violating both our rights by punishing the very community Peter has worked tirelessly to lift up. Peter Hall is a veteran who has done nothing but promote the best interests of the community of Marseilles, Illinois. Pete is a treasure and should be honored for his commitment. Music is the universal language that brings people together. It supports our local artists and delivers an experience shared by all, young and old, rich and poor, right or left. Hear It Again, Inc. 501c3 has held music in Knutson Park for 2 seasons, beginning in 2023. We appreciate the past support of Mayor Hollenbeck's personal combined total of $200 over the 2023 and 2024 seasons. We certainly hope the many outdoor concerts we provided were enjoyed and helped his community create a better quality of life, as well as sales tax revenue from local businesses to help the city of Marseilles' bottom line. As we are a nonprofit organization, I can assure you that it is our goal to provide Marseilles with a cultural experience and enrich the lives of the residents of Marseilles, including the small business owners that are the backbone of the Marseilles Main Street. Last year, the 2024 season of music in Knutson Park was entirely paid for through our group's fundraising efforts. We fell short of our expenses and are still struggling to reimburse an individual in our group for all expenses. Imagine our joy and appreciation when we were told the city of Marseilles was looking to help sponsor the 2025 series of music in Knutson Park this year. In fact, our vision, as discussed with many community leaders, has been for promoting even greater economic growth for the community of Marseilles, Illinois. Putting Marseilles, Illinois on the map as an actual destination point for tourist activities. To showcase all that Marseilles has to offer, our local and state parks, the dam and locks, the boat launch, the many downtown businesses, and the many memorials, including the Middle East Conflict Memorial Wall at the Illinois riverfront. We utilize art as the common denominator that brings people together. Marseilles' proximity to Ottawa and Utica, who have both experienced an explosive growth in recent tourism dollars, makes this goal attainable, but also provides a blueprint for success. By utilizing facade grants and local business and art installation, Marseilles could be a tourist destination. Often a person might defecate themselves rather than face a bully. I assure you that is not the case this evening. We as human beings cannot reward bullies. We cannot shame and punish individuals who speak their truth. We must stand together for the betterment and the growth of the community. And so I stand before you and ask the fine city leaders of Marseilles who faithfully serve us without scandals, who serve for the sole benefit of their constituents, to vote to support Here and Again, Inc., 501c3, to bring the 2025 series, summer concert series as planned in Knudsen Park. Bring our community back together, bring back the memories of children dancing to the music of a summer night. I will leave you with this quote from Holocaust survivor Elie Wiesel. Always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. Respectfully submitted, Katie Tripoli.
Thank you, Katie. Anybody else? Okay, we'll move on to Commissioner Kaminsky.
Moved by Commissioner Kaminsky, the accounts payable for the last half of February in the amount of $87,342 be approved and warrant be drawn in the city treasury for the several amounts.
Do I have a second? Any discussion?
Vern Harrison, we did repair one of our police vehicles for $5,579.47. Water department bought couplers and curb stops, $4,164.16. Our healthcare service corporation, Blue Cross Blue Shield, this month was $21,929.30. Catlin Law Firm was $10,749.17. Illinois Public Risk Funds for our audit, $14,019. Nicor Gas, between all the facilities, was $4,200. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small. Aye. Shive.
No.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 2.
Moved by Commissioner Kaminsky, the payroll for the last half of February in the amount of $87,021.29 be approved and the warrant be drawn in the city treasury for the several amounts.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
Well, no big water breaks, so.
Well, it was snowing earlier, so they might be out. Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small. Aye. Shive.
No.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 3.
Moved by Commissioner Kaminsky, the payment to Phelan Steel in the amount of $90,022.76 for the City Hall and Police Department remodel project be approved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
So this is, I hope, one of our last payments. I know there's some walkthrough stuff we need to do going forward. We have the alarm company coming out on, what I tell you about, March 17th, to do all the updates for the new alarm system that was outdated. I'm hoping by, I'll probably say next council meeting, I'll have the final total of investment if we went over our budgeted amount or not. But knock on wood, I mean, we had some, the alarm system was a $30,000 that we talked about earlier in the last meeting that needed to be done because of the fire suppression, all the fire alarms and the glass breakage wasn't working exactly right. Plus the equipment was older and it wasn't serviceable, so it's at this point it's an investment to move on with the future of it. So.
Do we have a approximate move-in date yet?
Mike, it's hard. I don't know what Palomar doing the alarm system. I don't know if it's gonna take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but I'm hoping the police department gets in their April timeframe, start putting their desks together. They're waiting for some bulletproof glass that came in that got dropped on the truck and cracked. I don't know why.
Not very bulletproof, is it?
Which doesn't make sense to me. But that's gonna take another 4 weeks when they pull it off the truck. But next council meeting, we should know where Palomar is, and then hopefully the police department can start putting their desks together. Remember, we have a lot of furniture that's, I mean,
if you haven't been to the building, I mean, there's a lot of furniture that we have to reuse, and, we have to decide what we're gonna use and what we're gonna not use, you know, so, I mean, the building was staffed with a lot of equipment, so a lot of that stuff we probably won't use, but a lot of these offices are gonna be filled with equipment already from when they have their desks and how they wanna set and position their desks, so.
So the plan is that the police department will move in first?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
No.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Anything else?
No, Mayor, but thank you.
Commissioner Small? You wanna, yeah, let's go ahead and do the motions first.
Moved by Commissioner Small that the special event permit application for Marseilles Cruise Night to be held July 19th, 2025 be approved and the permit fee be waived.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
That's for the annual cruise night that the fire department does. It's always a great event. A lot of people participate, have great community turnout, so we're really looking forward to that.
It's always the third Saturday in July, if you wanna mark your.
And I think we got the guy who started Cruise Fest, he's standing right there by the door, Mr. Jeff Owens. Thank you, Jeff. 20 years.
You started when you were 15?
Yes. It's a Boy Scout project.
Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
Aye.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 2.
Moved by Commissioner Small that the special events permit application for the 3K Bunny Fun Run to be held April 19th, 2025 be approved and the permit fee be waived.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
I haven't seen anything about a bunny run.
I'll be honest, I haven't heard much about a bunny run either. I just know that it's gonna be a really fun community event. We have a lot of runs in town and we usually have a bunch of people that really look forward to it. And I think that's something really fun to add to the Easter season for everybody, and I'm looking forward to it.
What day of the week is that?
April 19th?
The 19th of
No,
April,
but day of the week.
Saturday probably.
Okay. All right, I challenge you all. I challenge the entire